Shalom. Assalamu alaikum, my friends. So let me explain to everyone the spirit. Okay, so my name, my real name that I am born with, that my mother gave me, is Christopher. For the Arabic language, the tongue, you have a hard time with the English Christopher, so you give me a Khidr. Khidr. Now, I explained to everyone, I am alive, but you have to understand this. The flesh, the vessel, these vessels, they're meaningless. This flesh is meaningless. It's pointless. It's passing away. The spirit is what gives the vessel life. Understand that. That is what I have my life, is from my spirit. So, the spirit of Khidr has been around for a very long time. This man, he had it a long time ago. That flesh, that vessel that contained the spirit, it passed away. The spirit goes to someone else. And this spirit of Khidr, he went upon a man named Elisha. And Elisha had this spirit Khidr on him. Elisha is taken away. He died. He taken away. And it rests now on another. His name is what? Elisha. And he gets a double portion of that spirit. Now that same guy, he died. Another vessel God create. Allah make another vessel. This vessel does not know yet that he is made for this spirit. Then Allah makes the spirit rest upon the new vessel that he making. Understand? So now the spirit rests upon another vessel. That vessel goes throughout the world and does the work of God, of what the Most High God tells him to do. He performs his task. When his task is completed, that vessel, that flesh, it passes away. It's gone. The spirit will now rest upon a new vessel. I am that vessel. Understand that. This is the way the world of the spirit works. My flesh is meaningless. The words that I speak, that is what the spirit performs. Do you understand this? So I'm not 705 years old as a man. In that manner, as the Muslim like to say, oh, he's thousands of years old. He's hundreds of years old. No. I myself am only in my 40s. Soon I will be in my 50s and 60s. When my task is complete, this vessel here will pass away. What happens next is the spirit, if it's the end, will return to God. If the end is not yet, the spirit will rest upon a new vessel, and he will be given his work that he will perform for the Most High God in the due season of his time. Now, do you understand this, everyone? Can you now understand the way that the spirit works? Do you now understand why Yeshua, Isa, Jesus says to the people, I tell you the truth, John the Baptist is Elijah. Not that John the Baptist's flesh was the same flesh as that which was Elijah. The spirit is Elijah. And that is the same with me. That is why I am called by many names, yes, many different names. They call me Khidr. They call me Hajjutullah. They call me Elijah. They call me Mahdi. They call me Achem. What other names? They always call me different names, right? I have many names that give me titles. But these are titles. I don't care about titles. Yes? That is nonsense to me. It is religion is the one that gives titles. I myself don't have a title. I don't give myself a title. My name is Christopher. The meaning of my names, Christopher Bishop Cartwright, is where the Arabs get their understanding of where this spirit will rest upon a man, and they will try to say to you, his name is this. Muhammad said, his name is like mine and my father's name. His name, being a singular thing, means the same thing as if you put my name and my father's name together. The name Muhammad means the praised one or the anointed one. Now, mind you, Muhammad, that was not Muhammad's real name. Muhammad had a different name. Muhammad is a title that is given to him. His real name in Arabic means shit. That's a fact. But it is a play on words as also a manner to, like when I tell you, I am just a worm. I am a piece of shit. That's all I am. I am a piece of shit. It's the spirit that's on me that is very important. Me as a man, I am a sinner. I'm a piece of shit. Right? You understand? So, this spirit that rests upon me now is for you to have the understanding that the name will mean the same, and the name Abdullah means servant or a bearer. A bearer is someone who is a servant. So understand the meanings of words. My name alone, Christopher, it means the same as Muhammad Abdullah. I am not called Muhammad Abdullah. My name means Muhammad Abdullah. So the name Christopher means he who bears or he who serves the praised one or the anointed one. So you have to understand that the anointed one, there's only one who is anointed, the true anointed one by God himself, and that is Jesus, Isa, Yeshua. Understand? He is the light. He is the light. I am just a moon. I am nothing. Without the sun, I would have no shining to me whatsoever. Understand that? Without the sun, I am nothing. I am shit. I am shit. Without the sun, I am shit. Do you understand that? So, that is for people to have a greater understanding about who I am, or rather, what I am. I still try to understand it myself, right? It is very weird for me in my life. That is how I know that I am not like everybody else. You know, that is why I say I sometimes have sadness, because I want to be like other men. But I know that now, before I did not know, this is recent, I know now that I will never be able to be like that, because I am set aside. Nothing I can do about it. I cannot complain to my maker. Can the piece of pottery complain to the potter? Why did you make me like this? You know, even though I do, I complain a lot to God. I say, oh God, oh man, I wish I was like this. I wish I was like that. But I also have a great understanding that Allah makes me, God makes me, Yahweh makes me, whatever blasphemous names you guys want to give the Creator. I like to call him Abba, because that is what my master called him. That is what I like to call him. Abba, my father. So, you have an understanding now. I try to explain a little bit more about myself. People will not believe me, no. I don't care. The only, everybody wants signs and wonders. That's all they look for, signs and wonders. What did Isa say about that? The only sign or wonder you're going to get is Jonah in the well. But later on there will be a sign and wonder. So nothing that I can say will get people to believe who I am. I know that already. But if there is a hadith, it says that an army will be swallowed up in the ground. And then people will believe because they saw the sign. That makes me kind of mad. Makes me mad. In a manner because I don't see any signs, but I believe. You know, Abraham, it is said of him, Abraham was not given signs, but it says that Abraham believed in God, believed, and it was counted unto him as righteousness. So that is kind of how I am like that, Abraham. People will always say to me, if you're the Mahdi, give us a sign, show me a sign, so I can believe in you, or this or that. They say this to me all the time. And I have to say to them, you know, I ask them, what sign do you want? And they say to me, anything, any sign. And so I would say to them, this is what I say back to them. I say, okay, so you're telling me to perform any sign, you want any sign, and you believe. I say this back to them. I say, it doesn't matter what sign I give you. You will always find an excuse. You will say, oh, that's a coincidence. Later on down the line. Oh, look, this happened. But then later you will have something will come out and you will say, oh, well, maybe it was just coincidence. Maybe this, maybe that. You see what I'm saying? Nothing I can do will ever get someone to believe who I am. Only God can do that. You understand? Only God lifts veils and opens people's hearts. I have no power or authority to open your eyes or your ears or anything like that. That's where people always try to make me out to be something greater than what I am. I only have wisdom, like Khadar. That's it. I have the knowledge. And my knowledge that I have, there are different kinds. I will make a video to explain more about who I am to the world. Because there is a guy I like, the way he explained it, he's pretty much on. Like, he knows, he's on to something. He's not 100% right in a manner that, you know, I can clarify a little bit better. But the way he's teaching it, oh, bless him. Because it is a very, very close to what it is like for me. I wish I could say something, speak to that man. You know, to say hello, just to say, because he knows I want to show myself to him in the manner. Because he is teaching people a good thing about me. And that makes me sad and full of joy. My joy is not sad joy. It's a joy of sadness that, oh, he's wonderful to teach such a thing. I cannot explain it. It's hard for me to explain. But that is the reality that everyone of who I am. I am just a witness. I am one of God's witnesses. I am one. That's it. There is another I have not met yet. I know of them, but I have not met them, no. I will one day meet them, yes. I am making myself eggs and toast. I should have made some. Let's see. I don't think I have any, though. I do, but I don't think it's unfrozen. Yeah, here it is. Right here. I have some sausage. I should have made some sausage with my eggs, but it was frozen. I will have to do that another day. So for now, this should tide me over, I guess. Right, for a little while. Until lunchtime comes. if I am hungry, hopefully I can eat this. Sometimes God does not even allow me to eat. Sometimes, not all the time. And it is this thing that is wrong with my shoulder. It affects my hyoid muscle and my hyoid bone. And that is a swallowing mechanism for my throat. So sometimes God, and I don't know why. I have not understood it yet. Like I said, I'm in the living. I am just now understanding. So sometimes He not let me eat, and I do not know what He wants me to do in that thing. I don't understand it yet, quite yet. But oh, Bismillah Harim. I hope you let me eat. I really do. Almost. I hope. We will try. Okay. It is okay today. I'm eating. Well. It has gone down. So I am fine. Oh, isn't it a... So for me, you have to understand, for me, everything in my life is all about God, man. If people don't understand that, it does not matter what I do, how I act, what I say, everything. I am always, God is on my mind. Every time I take a spoon to eat, I get sad about it because I say to God, God, Most High God, I love you so much. Why, you know that I love you. Why you do this to me? So, even with every spoon that I lift to my mouth, while I chew, while I'm swallowing, always, God, is He going to allow me to eat? Will He let me swallow? Like, oh, do you understand what I'm saying in that manner? He is always around me. I cannot go anywhere. I go to the bathroom. Oh, I go to the bathroom. He make a problem for me even when I try to poop. Or something. So where everything I do, I have to acknowledge Him. Everything. And it is fine. I think it is Him teaching me. I don't know really. Like I say, I am a dumb man. People don't understand. So you hear a lot of things that I say. You say, oh, very wise. Oh, that's so. It is not me saying this. I am a dumb man. So it's not from me. It's from God. He punishes me, and in a manner, I am always beaten with a rod. You wonder, always the rod is upon me. So everything I do, I think of Him even now. And the minute I stray from the thought of Him, He make I won't be able to eat. Or I working with my hands. And the minute I stray from the thought of Him, I take the hammer, I smash it on my thumb, and bad thing happen. Like this, I got a thing in my finger right here. I cannot get it out. I have to wait for my own body to extract it out. I have tried to get it out, yes, many times with my needles and fingernail clippers and all that type of stuff, but I cannot get it. Because even when I try to remove it, Now he make my eyes, I can't even see. Now I'm blurred. And I'm like, what are you doing to me, God? I can't even see my own hand. It's so blurry. So this is in my hand now. Everything when I move my hand to touch, rub it, it goes back to my thought again. You understand what I'm saying? But I am content. I am okay. I am alive, right? I am still living. I am alive. I have not died. Many times I thought I was going to die while eating, yes. Many times I choke and choke. It's so scary. I've gone to doctors. Nobody can know. Sometimes they say that it is in my head. They said it was in my head one time. Oh, I got mad at that doctor. I not go to him no more. Because I know it's not in my head. You understand what I'm saying? Like he said that. And I know that's not true. And plus I have, I have this damage of the scarring and all that type of stuff. But these doctors, they don't understand. Am I having my Coca-Cola? Cherry Coca-Cola. So yes, I will make a video. And we will listen to this guy he talking. He'll explain it better than I can explain it. That is why I cannot claim to be an imam. Even though I am God appointed me to be, man does not recognize me because I don't have a certificate. You understand what I'm saying? And on top of it, if they found out the things that I teach, they'd take away my certificate. Because it's not following along with the doctrines of devils that they have. But I am not lying. What reason, what need would I have to tell a fib like that? Right? I am cooking chicken. And now it is smoky in here. So I had to turn that off so it doesn't burn. It is for my kitty cat. She eats her chicken. Sometimes when I taste it, it does not taste like chicken. I think it's a horse or something, where America buying our meat from Africa and they're not giving us real chicken. They just throwing horse meat in with it. And because I know what chicken tastes like, I know what that different tastes of meat. And sometimes it is not tasting like chicken. If I were to ever find out that some man is selling me something that is not what he says it is, that'd make me very fucking mad. Because I don't eat that kind of shit. I don't eat horse. Maybe you eat a horse in Africa. Maybe that's what you like to eat. Don't sell me that garbage. And don't try to manipulate and pretend like it's something that it's not. They do that as well. That is the reason why I think in America they try to have all the farmers. They gave all the chickens the flu with their chicken feed. and the chickens were dying. So forcing the American people to have to buy our chicken from overseas, which is in Africa. They're buying a lot of the meat now. And they're destroying our cows and our chickens. And now, with the trade bringing this fake meat that's not really true meat, because our government want to have some kind of military base or some kind of thing that's going on in Africa, you know. So they're like sweet talkers. They're like, oh yeah, we will trade with you. You give us this and we will help you this and that way. No, no, no. That's why I don't like it. I don't like the idea of purchasing things from other nations that are not regulated by our USDA. Because they don't regulate it there at all. At all. So, I will upload a video, you guys, to let you see about Khidr, so you can understand more about myself and where that name... See, the name Khidr is not an original name. This is a name that was created in a hadith in the Quran later. See, the Quran was created 600 AD. Understand that? So Elisha has been around way before Islam. So this same spirit been around way before. When it was known to Islam people about who I am, they could not pronounce my English name properly, Christopher. So they tried to make it sound the same. And Khidr is what they say now. It's all play on words. Our tongue is babble, right? But I will show you guys many, many more great things. Shalom. Assalamu alaikum.